Good morning, kindergarten, and welcome to your second phonics for this week. It is term 3, week 9, and we're going to get started today with our 4 jobs of reading. So make sure that you join in with me as we get started. Here we go. When we're reading, we have 4 jobs. First job, lift the words off the page and put them in our brain. Second job, read really fast. Read like a river, not like a robot. Third job, know what the words mean and put them in your suitcase. Close, lock. Fourth job, now here's the magic, understanding what you read. And we need to understand what we read so we can be strong readers, mighty spellers and wizard writers. Well done, everybody. We're going to do some retrieval practice now, and nice and clearly, fast and snappy, can you tell me, what is a phoneme? Did you say a phoneme is a tiny sound that comes out of my mouth in a word? Let's check. Is this a phoneme? Is it a tiny sound? Yes. Does it come out of my mouth? Yes. But is it in a word? No. Brrr is not in a word, so it is not a phoneme. I can't trick you. What is a graphene? Did you say a grapheme is the way the phoneme looks when you write it? Well done. Give yourself a tickle under the chin. Okay, everybody, we're going to do some retrieval practice now, and for our retrieval practice, you're going to need a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil to record some of these phonemes that I'm going to say. And I'll have your parent and carer next to you, perhaps watching to see that you've formed these phonemes correctly. Are you ready? Here's your retrieval practice today, kindergarten. Can you record on your piece of paper these graphenes? O, T, S, R, U, I, B, F. Well done. You can always stop the video and rewind and listen to those phonemes again just to make sure that you've recorded the correct graphemes. Mums and dads, you might do a bit of a tick or fix to make sure that those phonemes have been formed correctly and that each of them has been recorded on the page. If you're ready to move on with today's lesson, let's see what we're doing today. We're going to continue with our skill for segmenting. And segmenting is when you record the sounds that you hear in a word, the beginning and middle and end sounds, to be able to spell. And have a look at our goals today. You might think about how you did in our last lesson, and you might need to adjust your goal. Maybe you need to make your goal a little bit easier or a little bit harder. But have a look and think about what would be a good goal for you today. Are you going to aim to be able to write 3, 4, or maybe 6 or more words? Choose your goal and tell your family and carer what you are going to aim for today. And when you're ready, let's get started. This is my turn. Watch me. I'm going to think about the word that I'm going to spell now and use my strategies for segmenting to be able to do it. Here is a picture of a wet dog. The word I'm going to segment today is wet. When I'm segmenting, I stretch the word out slowly and I listen for the sound at the beginning, the sound in the middle, and the sound at the end. Here I go. Woo, wet, wet. I hear 3 sounds in the word wet. I'm going to write the first sound, oo, and the next sound, eh, and the next sound, t. Let's see if I'm right. Yes! I did have for the beginning, for the middle, and t for the end. I give myself a tickle on the ear. All right, everybody, this is your turn now. Have your piece of paper and your pen ready to segment. Remember, you can count the phonemes you hear on your hand first so you know how many graphemes that you need to write on your paper. Here we go. This boy is going for a jog. Your word is jog. J-o-g. Jog. Right? Jog. If you need a little bit more time, remember that you can always pause the video. Jog. How did you go? Does your word look like mine? Tick or fix? Our next word is men. There are some men talking. Your word is men. Men. How did you go? Check your word. Does it match mine? Tick or fix? Our next word is fin. Fin. This is a shark's fin. It sticks out of the water whilst they are swimming. Fin. Listen to those sounds. F, I, n. Fin. I hear 3 sounds. F, I, n. How did you go? I wonder if you were able to get all of those phonemes in the right spots. Tick or fix? Our next word is vet. A vet is a doctor for animals. Vet. Count your phonemes if you need to. V, e, t. Vet. Vet. Writing vet. Nice work, everybody. I wonder if you were able to get all of those phonemes, the v, the e, and the t for vet. Our next word is a really interesting word. I can see a boy who looks really excited doing his exercises and a girl there as well. They have got lots of energy. If you've got lots of energy, you might have lots of vim. Vim is a word that you might use to describe somebody who is very excited and enthusiastic and has lots of energy. Let's listen to that word again carefully. V-I-M. Vim. Vim. That's a hard one. Vim. I hope you don't get tricked with that tricky vowel in the middle. Let's see how you went. Vim. When you've got lots of energy. Vim. Tick or fix? Our next word has 4 phonemes in it. Our next word is the word for swam. Swam. Count your phonemes. S, w, a, m. I hear 4. S, w, a, m. Swam. How did you go? That was a hard one. I wonder if you were able to get all of your graphemes there. Swam. It's time to check how we've gone with today's lesson by doing a fast write. A fast write is something we do to check how we're going with our goals. Remember, your goal might have been to write 3, 4, or maybe 6 or more words today. And we're always trying to get parents 80% accuracy. So watch as your child is writing these words and you'll be able to gauge how they are going with their segmenting skills. Our goal is to get 80%. So if your child's goal is only 3 words, if they get 80% of those 3 words correct, then they are doing well with that goal, and you might encourage them to move to the next goal of 4 or more. If your child is doing under 80%, then that it symbolizes the need to keep on revising this skill and perhaps revising the phonemes as well to make sure that your children are hearing the right sounds to be able to record the word. So our goal is to get 80% of whatever goal your child has selected today. Okay, let's continue with our fast write, everybody. Get ready. Have your pen and paper ready to record these words. Here we go. Jog, jog, jog. Wet, wet, wet. Men, men, men. Fin, fin, fin. Vim, vim, vim. Vet, vet, vet. Nap, nap, nap. Yet, yet, yet. Wig, wig, wig. That, that, that. Tan, tan, tan. Right, everybody, you can always pause the video if you need to rewind and hear some of those words again to catch up. And that's okay. You might now check with our next screen to see how you went with your goal. Were you able to reach your goal today? If you did, you might challenge yourself with a new goal next time. And if you didn't quite get your goal, then that's okay. Stick with it, keep practicing and keep revising these videos to make sure that you're getting fast and snappy with this skill. Work out your score and you might share your goal with your parent or carer to help you decide where to go for next time. In our next lesson, we're going to continue doing some retrieval practice. We're going to continue with our segmenting so we can get even better with this skill for spelling. Thanks for joining me for today's lesson, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.